I'm one of those women where you got to shit or get off the pot with me. Hi lifestyle lovers, welcome back to It's E Lifestyle, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Erica. My channel is called It's E Lifestyle, and it is all about creating a good lifestyle. Okay lifestyle lovers, so this video is going to be a get ready with me and chit chat. As you guys know that I have recently started dating someone new, someone that you guys are not familiar with if you have been consistently watching my channel. So I kind of want to chit chat with you guys about why that particular relationship ended and how the new one got started. And I'm also going to do my makeup because I'm going to film some content today. I'm hoping to film some content today. I want to film a video as well as take some pictures. So I'm going to do my makeup using all Fenty products, and then I'm also going to share with you guys some items that I recently picked up from the Sephora VIB sale. And I think everything is Fenty with the exception of the lashes and maybe a product that I use to kind of highlight my brows that is made by Anastasia. And I'm also going to try to contour. So this will be my first time trying to contour. So let's hope I don't mess this up. Okay lifestyle lovers, so let's go ahead and get into the video. I've already washed my face, moisturized my face. I also did my microdermabrasion, which I do once a week. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm gonna just go warm up my coffee. I am drinking the white chocolate mocha made with oat milk. I just discovered oat milk and I absolutely love it. So let me warm it up and then we'll get started. Okay lifestyle lovers, so I do have this scarf on, but once I do my makeup I'm gonna go ahead and take it off and show you guys the finished look because I threw a few curls in my hair. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Primer, and I'll list everything below. So pretty much in a nutshell, the reason that me and Babe did not work out is because he was not ready for what I was ready for. So but of course I'm going to give you guys some context behind that because that's the whole reason for filming the video. Okay lifestyle lovers, so now that I'm all primed up, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r concealer, the color 385. So just to kind of let you guys know, within the last few months of me and Babe, I had pretty much like zero expectations from him. I need another mirror. Okay. Okay. So I had like zero expectations from him because I told you guys that he lost someone that was very close to him and his family. And so pretty much depending on who you are, that can put you in a different mind space. And it actually did for him. So I'm having some breakouts over here too, lifestyle lovers. My cycle is on, so this is really a bad skin day for me. But depending on who you are, that can put you in a different mind space, and it actually did. So my expectations was pretty much zero, which means I was not expecting a lot. I was very empathetic and sympathetic to, you know, what he was going through, how he was adjusting. So at my role, I was just trying to be there for him in whatever capacity that I could be. But pretty much it started back in November when I went to Nashville. If you guys seen that vlog, I did a Nashville vlog. I was on a business trip in Nashville and me and him were on the phone one night. And so I forgot what we were talking about, But pretty much he made the comment as to something to the effect that I'm glad I can move around like I want to move around. Basically mean I'm not tied down to anybody. So I asked him, I was like, well, what do you mean by that? And so he was like, he kind of tried to clean it up a little bit. So he was like, well, you could do the same thing, you know, you can move how you want to move, or it was something to that context. So I was pretty much like, okay, we need to have a conversation about this. So we did. Once I got back to Jacksonville, we had a conversation about it, and it came out in the conversation that he wasn't ready for anything serious, such as a serious relationship. So, which was kind of news to me. He wasn't all the way there as far as his actions, but in my mind, I was pretty much thinking that had to do a lot with his loss, his mental health, you know, trying to adjust to now being without someone that you have been with your entire life. So right after he said the words that he was not ready for anything serious, he was not mentally there, but right after he said that, he was like, oh, but nothing has to change. So basically, he wanted us to kind of keep doing what we were doing, you know, which were like we was in a relationship, but you're not ready for a relationship. So everything changed for me at that point, because everything changed. Because pretty much I'm not going to overplay my part or push for a narrative that you don't even want. So at that point for me, it was over. Whatever we had was over. As far as dating, moving towards a relationship, whatever we were moving towards. Keep in mind, is not ready to be married. I do not want to be married at this time. I do not want to live with anyone at this time. When I was dating him, right now, present time, I don't want to move in with anybody. I don't want to be married. That is not my desire to date. That may change in 6 months. That may change in a year. But I know 100% that's not what I want. So I was just enjoying what we had. Okay, lifestyle lovers, next I'm going to go in with the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear in the color 385. I've been absolutely loving this. And one of the new items that I purchased from the Sephora sale is the Fenty Beauty Precision Makeup Sponge. So I'm going to just show you guys the sponge. So I'm one of those women where you got the shit or get off the pot with me. There is no gray areas. It's black and white. Either you in or you out. So for him to tell me nothing has to change, we can continue dating, we can continue being intimate, we can continue doing all these things that people in relationships do, but we're not in a relationship. No, that don't work for me. So at that point, I had checked out emotionally. That was hurtful to me. So at that point, I was just trying to kind of wrap my head around the fact that I've been dating someone for 1.5 years. You know, we've met each other's family. He met my kids, my grandkids, my friends, my sister, my brother. I met his family, his mom, his dad. We have met each other's family. And in my opinion, if you were not ready for a relationship, all of that should not have taken place. If you would have told me that in the very beginning stages of dating, we wouldn't have gotten this far. Remind you, he approached me. We've had conversations about, you know, possibly getting serious, possibly moving forward and all of that. So in my mind, that's the track that we were on. So for you to tell me 1.5 years into the game, no, you know what I'm saying? And just to be clear, I respect him for being honest, because a lot of these men will play with your ass. They will pretend like they want what you want when they know in their heart of hearts that they don't. So I do respect him for, you know, being honest, letting me know, but I was done. So, and most of you guys know when you're done, you're not truly done. So we continued to kind of date a little bit, but I was checked out at that point emotionally, not necessarily physically. So fast forward a few months, Valentine's Day came around, right? So Valentine's Day come, so here he comes around Valentine's Day with, you know, all of the, pulling out all of the candy, the flowers, you know, all of this stuff. He came and he brought me something for Valentine's Day. So I had been wanting to go to Restoration Hardware. They just kind of came to Jacksonville a few months ago. So he told me, so it has the flat side to it. I've already added makeup to it, but it has the flat side to it, which make it easy to apply. So he basically told me that he was going to make reservations at Restoration Hardware because he knew I wanted to go. And so that was a little bit confusing because I thought a few months ago you pretty much said you were not ready for anything serious. But here it is, Valentine's Day, you show up at my door, you know, with all this and saying you're gonna make dinner reservations. So I was a little bit confused. I was excited, you know, but I was a little bit confused. So I pretty much asked him, I'm like, okay, well, what does this mean, you know? And he was like, it just means, you know, I want to take you out for Valentine's Day. Because at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe he having a change of heart or whatever the case may be. So he was like, no, it just kind of means I want to take you out for Valentine's Day. I care about you. I want to spend time with you. I'm like, but we're not in a relationship. So here you are showing up at my door with all this stuff for Valentine's Day and we're not in a relationship. I was like, I said, I tell you what. I said, if we're going to do the friend thing, we're going to do the friend thing. That means no romantic dates. No bringing me no stuff for Valentine's Day. I have guy friends and none of them showed up at my door for Valentine's Day. So I told him, if we're going to be friends, we're going to be friends. You're not going to have one foot in the door and one foot out the door. You either get your ass out or you come in. But we not finna do, I'm not gonna do the back and forth. I'm not gonna do the situationships. I'm not gonna do the it's complicated. I don't do that. I don't do that. We either dating, we together, or we not together. So we went from dating to not being together. So I just, at that point I was kind of ready to move on. I'm not gonna do the you know, I'm not gonna do the gray areas. It's black and white for me, baby. It's black and white. Everything in my life is black and white. It's not any gray areas. And if it is any gray areas, I need to be trying to remove them because I ain't got time. Okay. I like this sponge. I like this. I'm glad I got this. Okay, lifestyle lovers. So next I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r highlighting concealer in the color 360. So yeah, so pretty much after that, that was pretty much it. I was done at that point. After Valentine's Day, that was it for me, because you're not finna play with me. At that point, I felt like he was kind of trying to play with me or trying to stay in my life in some type of capacity, but we're not doing that. So there's no animosity. Don't get me wrong, there's no animosity. We still are friends. We still change, you know, we still exchange an occasional text. He took me out, you know, for my birthday. So we are friends. Strictly friends, strictly platonic, and I needed to make sure that he was aware of that. You know, he checks in on me. Sometimes I check in on him because, you know, he is still grieving or whatever the case may be. But you can't play with me, baby. We ain't doing that. So I'm dating someone new. So pretty much, if you guys have been watching my vlogs, I told you the person that I'm dating, I have known for pretty much my entire life. We almost grew up together. So unbeknownst to me, he said I've always been his crush. So pretty much how this particular friendship, because currently it is a friendship, how this friendship got started was shortly after my sister's birthday party. Shortly after my sister's birthday party, he sent me a message on Facebook. And he asked me, was I single? He was like, hey. He said, let me ask you a question. He was like, are you single? And I was like, why? You know, because at this point, like I said, we grew up together. We like family, you know. Don't get it twisted. We're not related, but our families are closely intertwined. So when he asked me, I'm thinking he asking for, you know, like a friend or whatever. So I'm like, why? It depends on who asks him. What you trying to set me up with one of your friends? That is really what I thought. And he was like, I'm actually running out of highlighting concealer, y'all. I need to get some more. So he was like, I'm asking for me. And I was like, for you? I was like, boy, your mama gonna kill us. Like, no. Because I didn't know how his mom would receive it. Because like I said, our families are closely connected. And so pretty much he said, well, obviously that's the first thing that I thought about. He said, but we're adults. I say, yes, we are adults. So he said, basically, I'm asking because I wanted to know if I asked you out, how would it be received? And so I'm going in, Lifestyle Lovers, with the Pro Filt'r Honey in the color Honey. It's the Pro Filt'r setting powder. So I'm going to set my under eye with the setting powder. So I told him, I say, well, I am single. And I will be open if you ask me out. So our first date was a lunch date. But for the first 2 or 3 weeks, you know, like we was texting and stuff like that. And we were around each other in family settings. And in a family setting. Was it one family setting? I think it was one family setting. And no one knew. So yeah. So eventually he ended up saying something to his mom. And she was totally okay with it. You know, she was like, oh, I would love that. So, you know, we got okay from pretty much the family knows now that, you know, we're dating. And everybody is okay with it. You know, everybody is kind of like, they happy about it. You know, because everybody loves him. Everybody loves me. So, they think that we'll be great together. So, yeah. So everything is going good. He's a super duper extrovert. I'm an extrovert too, but to a certain extent. He loves to travel. So yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, Lifestyle Lovers. So another recent Fendi item that I purchased was the pencil. The Fenty Beauty pencil, and I didn't know they had this. I don't know what color. Oh, it's in the color dark brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So everything is going really well. The only thing that I think that it may or may not be an issue. I know when I'm kind of losing my light. I don't know if you guys can tell. Let me try to. Okay. It just instantly kind of got dark outside. But the fact that our families are closely connected, that could be a good thing. Or it could kind of be a downside. Because, you know, if we start to have some type of conflict or some type of issue, I don't want, and I explained this to him, I don't want it to be a family problem. You know, I don't want it to be where the family's involved. You know, if we ever have an issue or we have to deal with, it needs to be between me and you, because I'm the type of person, I'm an open book to a certain extent, but I don't like everybody in my game room, okay? Family, friends included. I don't like everybody too far in my game room. So the fact that our families are closely connected, it's a good thing, but it's a good thing as long as things going good. You know, if we should have any issue or conflict, that may be an issue. But me and him have talked about that, and I have kind of let him know that I don't like people too far in my game room now. So, you know, if we have an issue, it needs to be between me and you, okay? Not everybody else. But I think everybody is rooting for us, because everybody thinks I'm a great person. Everybody thinks he's a great person. But the thing is, will we be great together? You know how it is in the beginning. Everything is like super duper, you know, just super duper everything. But I don't have any complaints. I don't have any complaints so far. You know, I'm excited about a new romance. He doesn't have any kids. He's slightly younger than me. He's in his 40s, but he doesn't have any kids. Babe didn't have any kids either. I know a few of you guys had asked me that, but you know, that's not a requirement for me for a man to not have kids, because of course I have kids. I have grandkids, so I don't seek out a man that don't have kids. That's just kind of how things have worked out for me lately. But so if you're looking for a man that is established, you know, got himself together and don't have kids, they're still out there. But yeah, that's not a requirement for me, because I really don't think, in my opinion, that you can ask of something that you don't necessarily have when you're dating. You know, that's just like saying that you want a man that has good credit, but your credit score is 500 credit score. You know, so how are you going to ask for something that you don't necessarily have for yourself? I think you need to, whatever you're requiring, you need to have yourself. That's what I think. He said that pretty much if he doesn't have kids, he's okay with it. So we ain't got that far into it, but you know, of course, kids always come up. Do you want kids? More kids, whatever the case may be. I feel like I'm done right now. Y'all pretty much know my son wears me out when it comes to parenting. So today, I don't want no kids. I don't know how I feel a year from now, and I'm 43, which it probably won't be no option a year from now. So this is the Pro Pencil, Anastasia Pro Pencil. This is the only thing that I am going to use that is not Fenty. And then I'm going to go and apply my brows off. I mean, not my brows, but my lashes. So I'm going to apply my lashes, and then I'll come back and kind of wrap it up, because I think that's it. We're going to try to do the contour. We'll see how that works out. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so I have my lashes on. I went ahead and took my scarf off. So I'm going to go ahead and try this matchstick. I've never contoured, but I see the girls here on YouTube doing it, so I'm gonna try it. I see them kind of, maybe I should watch some videos. Let me go watch some videos to see what the hell I'm doing, so I won't be on here looking crazy. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So she, girl, did it like this. I hope let me get them here. What the hell am I doing, y'all? Oh, that look crazy. This don't look right. This don't look right. And then she just kind of like, girl, what the hell? That's how that's supposed to go. If I got any makeup girls watching, girl, I don't know what the hell this is. Let me go figure this out. Y'all gotta do this off camera. I'll be back. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so I just blended it in. I put a little bit on the side of my nose and blended that in. I'm gonna have my daughter teach me because she is a self-taught makeup artist. So the next time I come on camera to do one of these videos, I'm gonna know what the hell I'm doing. So let's see. Another one of the items that I purchased from the Sephora sale was the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb. How many carats? And you can actually use this on your body as well. Another item that I purchased was the Fenty Beauty Face and Kabuki brush, which is what I'm going to use to apply the how many carats. This is how it looks. Oh yes, I'm excited. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of context on, you know, kind of like the reason behind why me and Babe stopped dating. It was just simply because me and him wanted different things. In all honesty, I believe that Babe doesn't know what he wants, but I just don't think it's fair that I should, you know, just continue with something that I don't necessarily know where it's going, or be waiting in the wings for a man, period, that don't know what they want. If you are dating, in my opinion, I do not believe that it takes a long time for a man to realize that he wants you in his life. He wants to stand still with you. And I am not talking about marriage, because marriage is a serious commitment that I know that I'm not ready for at this time in my life. But I am talking about a man that is sure that he wants you in his life, to whatever capacity that may be. A man knows when he wants you and he don't want anybody else to have you. So if that's the case, he is definitely trying to lock in with you. And I don't feel like Babe was trying to lock in with me, so it was time to move on. So that's what I have done. I'm excited about this new budding romance. And you know, like I said, it is still very new, but I am committed to see where it goes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. So this, I guess you can kind of use as a highlighter. It has a pretty mirror on it as well. So this you can kind of use as a highlighter to kind of like, ooh, it's real blingy, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can you see it? Well, ooh. Oh yeah, you can like kind of see it. You don't need too much of it. Can you see it? It's glowing, girl. It's a glow. So and then lastly, for my lips, I'm going to use, this is made by Fenty Beauty too. It's the Stunna lip paint in the color Uncuffed, which is like a very neutral color. Oh yeah, I may need like a lip liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of touch my hair up, lifestyle lovers, and then I'll show you the finished look. I'll be back. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so this is the finished look. I think it turned out pretty good, and I can kind of see the contour a little bit, so it made like my makeup a little bit darker. So I don't know if I did something wrong or whatever the case may be, but I like the finished look. And that is pretty much it for this video, lifestyle lovers. If you take anything away from this video, I think you should take away from it, never accept less than what you deserve. And you know, we sometimes do. You don't necessarily have to be single and dating to be accepting less than what you deserve. You can actually be in a relationship or a marriage and be accepting less than what you deserve. And if you do, that's okay. You just have to forgive yourself for it and move on. And I also believe that anything that God has for me, I'm gonna have he has proven that thus far. A lot of things that God has blessed me with, I didn't have to jump through any hoops to get them. They were basically pretty much handed to me. So that is an indication that whatever God has for you, you're going to have. No one can block it. No one can stop it. No one can get in between it. So I know whatever God has for me in life and in love, I'm going to have, and that is going to be within his timing. And just remember that it's okay to remove yourself from situations that no longer suit you. Because as women, we have to know the difference between being patient and wasting your time. So don't be out here wasting your time. Don't be out here overplaying your part. And just be sure that anything that you're giving is being reciprocated. And not even just in a relationship, friendships as well. Just make sure that, you know, the same energy that you're giving to something. In most cases, not all, because, you know, life does happen. But in most cases that you are receiving that same energy as well. So with that being said, lifestyle lovers, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, I offer a variety of content here on my channel, from home decor to fashion to vlogs to makeup and beauty, as well as career videos as well. So be sure to subscribe before you leave if you enjoyed the content. I hope you have a great week, a great weekend whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.